In other news, in other social media news, Drake was allegedly arrested in Sweden for weed a few days ago, and nobody could really confirm nor deny that he was actually locked up. But he did get on his Instagram and say they freed the man and them. But we still don't really know if they was talking about him or they was talking about somebody on his team. So, like I said, he was allegedly arrested for weed, and it was in Sweden. I don't even think he was on the show. I think he was just over there, type shit. But I don't know. That shit got cleared up within like what, not even 12 hours, barely. So, like I said, nobody really knows for sure what really happened with that. But yeah, that was handled and that was handled and or that happened and was handled damn near immediately. See, in other rappers arrested news, or actually not a well, yeah, in other rappers arrested news, Kodak Black was just arrested. What, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, somewhere in Florida, I believe, for trafficking oxy, and he was held under a $75,000 bond. Uh, I do believe he's out by now because I did see him post. I seen him post about his music video, but that could have been somebody on his team. But I'm also sure Kodak has $75,000 to get out on bond. So, like I said, I do believe he's out by now. But it's just like, fam, why? I really just don't be understanding, bro. Like, especially with this nigga Kodak, bro. This nigga's been in and out of jail for fucking ever since Kodak has been popular, or I guess on the come up. He's been more well known than just like in Florida or just the underground scene in general. He's been in and out of jail, I want to say like 6 or 7 times by now, my nigga. Like, to the point where he had a presidential pardon from Trump, what, in 2019, 2019 going into 2020, I believe, something like that. But he just got out of jail from that in like 2020, beginning of 2021 or the beginning of 2020, one or the other. But either way, this nigga just got out of jail from doing some serious time, because he was facing that, and then he was also facing something else. He was also facing another case, and he was facing another case in South Carolina, I believe, for like some sexual, excuse me, some like sexual allegation type shit. But I believe he beat that. If I'm not mistaken, he beat that. So it's like, my nigga, you get the presidential pardon, you beat the SA charges, and then you get pulled over and taken to jail for having some oxy. And I think he had a bunch of oxy, and then he had like $50,000 in cash or some crazy shit like that. And it's like, fam, why the fuck are you as a rapper riding around with all that shit on you, bro? Like, my nigga, you specifically, you already know that they're targeting you because you a rapper who got a presidential pardon, but you was already in some other fuck shit on the side probably. So motherfuckers is already looking at you like, all right, fam, we're gonna find another reason to lock this nigga up. And then on top of that, you black. And on top of that, you a rapper. And on top of that, you a rich nigga in Florida in general. So it's like, fam, you got all these odds on you. Motherfuckers is looking for a fucking reason, but you still riding around with fucking drugs and shit in your car. Like, come on, bro. And I don't think the nigga Kodak is dumb, bro. Because if you listen to the nigga rap, or if you listen to the nigga in certain interviews, because some interviews he be looking like a fucking idiot. I ain't gonna hold you. But in certain other interviews he be talking, it sound like he got some good goddamn sense. But it's like, bro, and not even just a Kodak thing. It's just rappers in general. It's like, fam, you're the breadwinner. You're the rich nigga. You're the one who's feeding 4, 5, 6 other families and shit. You the one who's the cream of the crop. You the one who's you got to show up for everybody else to get paid. And it's like, you gonna do some shit like put yourself in jeopardy while riding around with guns and drugs and all this extra shit in your car. For what, bruh? For fucking what, my nigga? And this is another thing I don't understand, because it's like, why the fuck do niggas not believe in bank accounts no more, bro? Like, all these motherfuckers riding around with hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in cash. It's like, for fucking what, my nigga? Like, that's how fucking that was like when X got killed, and rest in peace, Triple X. I'm not saying it was his fault or nothing, but it's like, fam, you got killed. Well, he was going to buy a bike, which I kind of understand. If you going to buy a bike, if you going straight to buy something, I kind of understand, because you could probably get a better cash deal than you could a credit deal, or getting some shit on, getting some shit financed or something like that, fam. But unless you actively, like I said, going to buy something cash, and you know for a fact that you're going to buy this shit, bro, why the fuck is you riding around with all this goddamn cash on you at all times, bro? Like, I'm really not understanding this shit. We got Cash App, we got Venmo, we got PayPal, we got fucking Zelle, we got fucking bank to bank transfer. My nigga, it's so much shit that can be handled electronically. Why the fuck do you need cash? Why the fuck do you need that much cash on you at one time, bro? Shit baffles me every time when these fucking rappers get arrested with this enormous amount of money on, enormous amount of cash on them. Like, for fucking what, bro? You just riding around with this shit, my nigga. You asking for some shit to happen. I don't fucking understand it. But anyways, like I said, I believe Kodak is out by now. So, that's good, I guess, if the nigga can goddamn stay out, bro. I swear, it's like every time this nigga get out of jail, drop an album, a couple months later, this nigga go right back to jail, bro. Like, I think he like this shit at this point, bro. Shit, the shit blows my fucking mind. Anyways, in other rappers getting out of jail, getting out of trouble news, NBA YoungBoy was just in court for his gun charge case in in California. My fault. And he was found not guilty on his gun possession charges. So that's always good that one of us can beat the fucking system. Um, so yeah, he was facing, because he was on, that's the shit he was on house arrest for. So somebody talked to him afterwards and asked him what was his next move afterwards, and he said on going on tour. And this nigga NBA YoungBoy going on tour, bro, it's gonna be, that nigga gonna make some money going on tour. That nigga, he if he's off house arrest, and he can travel around, do whatever the fuck he wants to. Now that nigga's finna make some money, cause that nigga just sitting around releasing music all the time and on YouTube and shit can make some money. Imagine when he start fucking touring. That nigga is finna be, boy. That nigga's finna be out of here. That nigga's finna be out of here, bro. But yeah, shout out to NBA YoungBoy for that, for beating that case. Let me see. Don't